The Fire Rat is only a good form if you're against enemies that shield in Beastmoon or you are paired with a tier 5 Storm Elf. Your flat damage hits are a 75 or a 125 and the rest are overtimes. If you meet a shield condition, it turns a shield into a trap so that your overtime does more damage from the trap. If you are paired up with a Storm Elf, your 4-pip AoE is an overtime and overtimes trigger the Elf Sirens to add traps on everyone, meaning that your AoE totals to 400 damage. 400 plus a 250 sirens is 650, but if you were playing a Myth Rat, it would only do 150 less damage, which I think it is worth it because a Myth Rat is good for every fight, but that is not the case for a Fire Rat. So if you were to enter fights that don't have ice mobs or you're not paired up with a tier 5 L, then you're going to be taking forever to kill with spamming Sabretooth because the rest of your cards are overtimes which also take too long to kill. Overtimes can be shifted over by life mobs or removed by storms that blade. In Beastmoon Hunt, you only win if the enemy doesn't kill you first round. What you do is that you pacify yourself first round so that the next round it forces the enemy to split damage onto your teammate because they can't target you for 2 rounds. Then you go for your AoE, which does 100 damage per tick, and then you do whatever hit, pacify yourself again, and if your teammate is dead, you tell them to stay in the battle so that your pacify continues to work. The enemy cannot target you unless they go for their own AoE, so it's actually really overpowered if the enemy deck fails, but relying on deck fails is not a good way to win Beastmoon because most of your matches will probably look like this. Are you gonna pacify? Please pacify. Because I don't think it works round 1, right? Wanna get rid of rats. Balance Cork Battle winners! As you can see, you die without contributing anything to your team, so it's very miserable to play and no one really likes you. So if you actually want to win a Beastmoon game, play a tier 3 Storm Rat or a tier 3 Myth Rat. If you don't have any of those, choose a different form.